Hey everybody, Maria here, Fourth Dimension. Thanks for joining me. First reading of 2025. Here we go. Here we go. Hope you all had a great New Year's Eve. You spent it relaxing, hopefully, eating grapes under the table, or kissing somebody important that you love, or know, at least. That would be good. What is happening here? Clearly growing the hair out. Got the Kris Kardashian rocking the Kris Kardashian look, or the Kris Jenner look. I thought I would do just a quick reading on all 12 signs of what you can anticipate your love life to look like in the month of January. Because that's really what you care about, right? What's going on in the world of love? All 12. Here we go. 5-card spread. You can tell I'm irritated with the hair because it's in my eyes. It's growing out. I can't help it. It looks like a football helmet. I can't help it. Aries. 5-card spread. What's happening? And somebody commented on why I lick my finger. I'm gonna tell you, I'm the only one who uses my cards. I saw the comment. I'm like, I know it looks gross, but I do it because when I do a quick spread, I only want one card because it affects your reading if I get 2 cards. And the rule is if it falls and more than one card, you accept it. And I don't want more than one card to come out. I just want the card that's supposed to come out. So it's dicey because if they stick together, you only want the one, right? And if you pull more than one, like this, you get more than one, and it's not intentional. You just want the one. And that way you get a really good accurate reading. I know. Get a little education with your reading today. So bear with me. It works for me. Stick with it. It's an Italian thing. Deal with it. Okay, Aries. 5-card spread for Aries. 1. There you go. You got Chariot coming in. Something's going to come very, very fast. Chariot is a Cancer card. Might be a Cancer. It's also direction. So Aries, you know this person. You've been dealing with this person. You might have been married to this person. This is somebody who you've been dealing with, and it's back and forth, on and off, but it's triumphant. If this is something like, when I hear the Chariot, I also hear the trumpets. The trumpets this has been a long time coming. It's determination. So it's not only the Chariot, but it's also the trumpets ablazing. Yeah, the World. So it might be the ending of one cycle, the beginning of another. The World card is being defined with the 5 of Wands, with the Page of Wands. This is this is a lot of excitement, a lot of courage. It's the love of life. It's enthusiasm. It's discovery. And the 5 of Wands can be arguments, but it's also fighting for the right thing, fighting for what you want. It could be independence. It also could be for fighting for the will of the right thing. I don't know if you're fighting for independence or you're fighting for a relationship. It's also competition. So there might be more than one person in the fight. It could be the fight of 2 people trying to fight for the one. I don't know. More for Aries. I have the 3 of Pentacles. That could be, yeah, it could be finding out that somebody's been in a relationship or a third party. And the 3 of Swords is completion of it, ending something. And it's a harsh truth, right? With the moon and coming out on the side as secrets are revealed. And that's your 5th card. So Aries, overall, it looks like you might be, this is a deception card. Yeah, not looking good. Aries, you might be kind of figuring it out. And it's almost like you figuring it out. I kind of get that you kind of are ending this relationship, that you have uncovered a third party, that there might be calamity after a back and forth fight, I suppose, with this. It's a competitive edge. Like, you might know that you've been in this third party relationship and you may give up, or this person says, I choose you, and you don't choose them back. You don't care anymore, kind of. But it's like the goals have changed. I think everybody's goals have changed. The moon on the side is kind of like, regardless of the deception that has occurred in this this relationship, situationship, friends with benefits thing, back and forth. It's almost like if somebody had a long-standing divorce, right? And during this separation phase of the divorce, you both had parties, and that came out to play. It's almost like you held on to something too long, and the deception, it's like deception had occurred throughout this relationship. And it's almost like all of that came to fruition. Behind the 7, I got the 4 of Cups. So some of this is fear. Some of this is pain that somebody else caused somebody else. It's hard to talk. Somebody might have fear of talking their truth to you about this. You have Aries, you have all of the power in this relationship. You can make the choice whether you want to come back to this or not. I don't know how you feel about this. I don't see any cups out. I feel, Aries, this is a lot of passion and a lot of power. I feel, quite honestly, this has been a long time coming, years in the making. And I feel like you've ended this a couple of times, but I don't know if you really want to move forward. So this is what January looks like. You have some counseling that you smack dab in the center. You are seeking assistance. It could be attorney, it could be family, it could be a therapist, something. You're seeking counsel from an outside source to determine what your goals are, as well as ideas as to where you're needing to go. So that's it for Aries. Moving on to Taurus. So it looks like you're closing up, making some choices for Aries. Taurus. Let's talk about Taurus. Taurus with love in January. 5 cards for Taurus. Taurus, looks like you might have come out of a situation. I have Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You might have been a third party in a situation without knowing it, but now I feel like you're just recently out of a situation. Or if you weren't the third party, you are now single. Maybe you're just in a relationship and now single, and you're coming into a space of feeling free or having the freedom to choose. It's almost like, if you're anxious or you're coming out of the space of anxiety, I feel like you've been in the hermit space, or maybe isolated. 4 of Swords, and you put your own boundaries around. You wrapped yourself in bubble tape. You're kind of like, I just want to isolate and I'm good. I'm just going to stay home tonight kind of vibe. I'm not interested in anybody. I don't want to be pursued by anybody. I'm not going on any dating apps. Leave me the hell alone. It's like you don't feel strong. You feel pretty weak. And you are now coming into a space of, okay, maybe I'll do my hair. I'll, take a shower. I won't wear sweatpants today kind of energy. And you're coming into a Queen of Wands, get the nails done kind of thing. You're kind of getting your groove back, Stella. You're finding your space. Yeah, I have the 4 of Swords now in the reverse. Love it. But it's also like, you have bad days, right? You're continuing despite the dire stress, so like you're not quite out of the ditch. You might have periods of restlessness or feeling stuck. You might have periods of anxiety, like I see the knee bounce, like you just want to rush. You want to rush out of the house, as well as laziness, apathy, and you're maybe in a relationship that you don't want to be in, and you're trying to be free. You're trying to break free. I just recognized the sunlight in my room just went dark. So kind of the feeling I'm getting in this, Taurus, is you're staying regardless. You don't want to stay. You want to leave. And you want to have the freedom to choose. You don't feel like you do. You might feel stuck. Tell me about Taurus. I feel like you want to have the freedom to choose, though. You're like looking for that. I have the Lovers in reverse. Eee. And I have the Queen of Wands on the side. Again, that was on the, as you know, on the bottom of the deck. I have one more card yet in the spread. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. You have a decision to make. That's it. Bottom of the deck is Three of Wands. You're leaning heavily. This is your subconscious. You're leaning heavily on waiting for your ships to come in. You might be in a relationship that is kind of hit its ceiling. You're apathetic. You're kind of just there. You're kind of like cold oatmeal. I'm sorry. But Taurus, not all the Tauruses watching this is going to be like, I love my person. Okay, awesome. This isn't for you. But in January, you might be coming to a stalemate, a fork in the road. You might be saying, you know what? I think I'm kind of there. I'm not really feeling it anymore in this relationship. I feel like we are at an impasse. We've grown as much as we can. I'm not feeling like I'm really getting the most out of this relationship. I'm not feeling like this is my person. Lovers in reverse. I'm frustrated in this relationship. I want to either separate, or on the flip side, you are separated and you miss your person and you want to go back. Take it as it resonates. It's also a space, I get kind of more of the first. You're in with somebody and you're missing somebody else. So take it as it resonates. The Queen of Wands on the side is you're missing your person because you felt like you were the sexy queen, in control, in power. Or if you're a male, you're missing your sexy queen, right? And you're not with that person. Ending overall energy is the Two of Pentacles, the hot and cold, wishy-washy, in and out. Can't make a decision, to waiting for your ships to come in, and you are kind of subconsciously waiting for this person to choose you, or an opportunity for you to choose this person. But again, with this energy, is you're lacking the strength to go and make that choice. But you are moving in that direction, because that was your subconscious, and you have the Eight of Cups. So either you had walked away, again, it's a collective reading, take it as it resonates. I don't need all the comments, I'm just saying. So you have either you walked away from this energy, it was a missed opportunity, it didn't get off the ground, or it did, and then you walked away from it, and then you had a minute as a free person, as a single person, to reflect and go, gosh, you know, I really shouldn't have walked away from that person. I am a better person with that person than without them. Or you're in a relationship you wish you weren't, and you're considering, and you will be walking away from that person shortly. If you are the first of that, if you have walked away from this person, the Eight of Cups, and you realize you are better with them than without them, you are in a Three of Swords moment, and your heart is broken, which is saying, I'm going to rush back in. And that is either you, if you are the receiving person, if you're saying, okay, I miss my person, but what do I do, Maria? I'm the Taurus, and they walked away from me. Anticipate them rushing back in with this Page of Cups, because they are going to come and offer you a new commitment. They're in the middle of making a judgment call and a transformation, but they will be victorious. Okay, because they do see you as that Queen of Wands. So, and they do want to create a foundation. All right, that's a lot for Taurus, but I just thought I'd give you all that energy. That's kind of the energy I feel, is you might have had a rough couple of months, but it was necessary because it was stuck. The relationship was stuck as it was, and it wasn't going anywhere, stagnant in the energy, because your person wasn't giving and you were the overgiver. That was a lot of energy too that I was getting for that. All right, on to Gemini. Tell me about the energy for Gemini. Gemini, I feel like you guys are going through it. Gemini, I feel like there's been a lot of transformation with Gemini, back and forth, in and out. I just pulled, look at that, that's what fell out. Talk about hot on Gemini. Specifically Gemini and Cancer. Lots of Gemini and Cancer readings resonate this last couple of weeks. Long-standing in and out relationships, back and forth. Anything else? Temperance, balance, this is the energy I feel. Something like balance, back and forth, Five of Cups. Tell me about Gemini. I need 5 cards to represent Gemini, please. Or a spread. Gemini, Tell me about Gemini's January love reading. Looking back, Seven of Pentacles. Over a King of Cups, Cancer. Somebody sitting in the Hangman-ish Four of Swords. And it's that repetitive Three of Swords. In the Four of Swords, it's looking back at a pattern of a Three of Swords. The breaking up, the making up, the breaking up, the breaking up. And when you get a Three of Swords, it's usually deception, loss, grief. And it's a pattern, it's a cycle. It's this breaking up, breaking somebody's heart, right? It's the hamburger heart, you know, with the lawnmower over and over again. Repetitive, both y'all. It's a repetitive cycle. Ten of Pentacles, wanting the Ten of Pentacles with this person. And it's like trying to go back and make it work. It's a legacy, it's inheritance, it's roots, prosperity. It's wanting so badly the life, you know, the legacy of grandchildren, great-grandchildren, sitting in the rocking chair, drinking lemonade, reminiscing about all the ups and downs, and it was so worth it, right? With this person. So Gemini, no, it's the pinnacle of success. You know, the juice was worth the squeeze. All the fights, all the makeup, all the breakup, all the traumatic cycles, all the stuff was worth this. So I have the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hermit. So I feel like that's kind of the energy you're sitting in over the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're pursuing the wisdom to get you to that next level. I mean, what else is Gemini? Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody, you're waiting for that last pentacle for 1, 2, 3, 4. You're waiting on somebody. Maybe somebody is coming forward and saying, hey, I'm willing to work on myself if you are, with that Ace of Pentacles, offering you a brand new opportunity to start again. Celebration, prosperity, you know, to get back in the game, but on a different level. And it's also like trying to learn of oneself, maybe with a new opportunity, new skill. And the Ace of Pentacles is taking action. It's also manifestation. So I feel like there's a little bit of witchcraft. See, I'm gonna keep it real. There's a little bit of witchcraft happening here. So either one of you are both in the dark arts. I just work here, y'all. Don't get mad at the sender. But there's a little bit of this happening. A little kitchen magic going on. Somebody's trying to manifest this. If I don't see a magician or a devil, I'll be shocked. Three of Swords. This is it. Boom. So this is a historical pattern. It's figure 8 all over this. So somebody breaks up to makes up, breaks up to make up, and this person is trying to manifest due to the Six of Cups, this long-standing back and forth Gemini. In the center of the spread is the Hermit, and this is the person is trying to manifest this person back again and they're trying to do better, try harder, do better, try harder, do better, trying to manifest this love back in. And the Three of Swords is only for it to end up in heartache again, and they can't figure out the secret sauce as to how to get this off the ground, even though this has been an ongoing 7-10 year cycle, I guess. I don't know, long time, long-standing relationship. And there's been other partners, there's been other issues, there's probably addiction somewhere in the mix of some of this mess. I got a brand new Ace of Pentacles, so we got 2 in the row. So it's maybe a move is generated with the King of Pentacles. I think the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups may be the same person. Could be 2 different people, I don't know. Anything else for Gemini? Racing in, trying to make it right again, passionately, a lot of energy. Wheel of Fortune right there. Ending with a new beginning, trying to get the cycle back on going again. And it's, again, starting and ending. So a lot, 7 of Wands on the end. The overall energy is defensive self and making a decision. So this is, again, something's got to change. If nothing changes, nothing changes, right? So we need to have something change. That's all this says, is constant. This is the description of insanity, doing something over, expecting different results. So, and it's a 5 of Pentacles. Again, doesn't always mean financial loss. It's just feeling like I miss my person, and my person's moving forward, making some improvements on themselves with these 2 aces. Maybe somebody quit their addiction. Maybe somebody's seeking counseling, therapy, something, because this wheel means that something cycle stopped and somebody's improving themselves. And they're healing, I think, from this Three of Swords. So Gemini, I think the Judgment call with an Ace of Swords, some truth is happening. And I got a Ten of Swords with the Empress, with the Queen of Wands, with another wheel. So some major changes is happening in Gemini's life this month. So I think, yeah, major changes are happening. I'm excited to hear what's happening in both of your lives, you and this King of Pentacles or King of Cups. Very exciting stuff. It's beautiful, whatever it is. I always love passionate reads like that because I'm like, damn, mine's like Costco laundry. Sad but true. All right, let's see what else we have here. Okay, there's that Ten of Pentacles. Let's go with a Cancer. Cancers. Tell me about Cancer's love life in January. What's going on with Cancer? Cancer, 5-card spread, please. What's going on in Cancer's love life in January? Is this good? One more? Okay, one more. One more. Okay, okay. All right. Emperor with the Two of Pentacles. I'm going to take that on a side as the descriptive for the Emperor. So the Emperor is all four kings, and it's somebody typically in mastering all four kings, right? And the Emperor has, and that's kind of an important card. They embody all four kings. They've mastered their finances, their emotional intelligence, truthful, honest, upright, divine, spiritually intellectual, etc. They're structured, they're balanced, right? And they have self-preservation and control. The two, and this could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about the skin on the card. It's just somebody in their energy of balance, complete restoration and balance. I love it. The Two of Pentacles on the side, right here, is they're in pursuit of balance. So they haven't quite figured out all the areas of balance, but they are pretty much on their way. So this means complete imbalance, right? They haven't mastered much. Here is they're making their way. They're halfway through, or pretty much all the way through. Just in a couple areas they are imbalanced. Financial imbalance, or maybe they have a problem with one or two things are out of line. Maybe their love life is a little messy, or they're struggling a little bit with drinking or smoking cigarettes or spending or whatever. Figure it out, you know. But it's creating a problem in their own life. It's a problem for them. Probably not a problem for anybody but them, right? That's what it means. And it's change in circumstances. So what it's saying is there's change afoot. There's a change afoot in the atmosphere. And if it's showing up as part of their love reading, which is what we're inquiring about, it's a major change. So either they're going through a divorce or a major change in the environment, but it's also a significant change in the Emperor. So their structure, their environment, their thinking, their being is a transformation. On the bottom of the deck, I have a Three of Pentacles. Also, it's a team. So their family, their friends, their environment, again, is changing. It's their people, their people. How's that? The people they call friends, the people they call family, the people they call their tribe is also changing. 4 more cards regarding Cancer, January. I got the 7 of Cups. Dealing with a little bit of lust. So that's what the card means. And it's like a desire. It's they're struggling with temptation. They're struggling with distractions. They're struggling. This is a real thing. Hidden energy, overall energy is the 9 of Wands. They're staying in something. And again, courage. It's they're trying to dig deep. And whatever they're letting go of is biting them back. It's almost like the scripture that says, flee the enemy, right? And it takes a while for, you know, like when I called, oh, this is a true story. I mean, a little ashamed to say it, but this might help somebody. My ex-husband, when I quit drinking, used to call me on a daily. And he's like, how you doing? How you doing? And I'm like, still fucking want to drink. Like that. I was like, every day for 90 days. He's like, how you doing? And I'm like, I want to drink on the way to the meeting. I want to drink on the way home from the meeting. Every day, every day, every day, every day. And he'd say, like, seriously, it's going to go away. This temptation will go away. I'm like, when is this thing going to go away? And then all of a sudden it was like literally 90 days, 60, 70 days in. It was like a whole week. I remember thinking, oh my God, I haven't thought about going to the liquor store. Now, y'all don't know when you don't know what you don't know until you know. And there was a day, the day I quit drinking. I didn't know that was the day I was going to quit drinking. I had no idea. I woke up one day, and it was a Saturday. I like say woke up. I came to one Saturday morning, and I remember thinking to myself, okay, it's about 10 a.m. and I have half a fifth left. I wonder if that'll give me enough. That'll get me through. Like, I have enough to get me through Saturday night. Like, seriously, I'm doing the math. I have to probably stop at the liquor store because that ain't going to get me through tonight. I'm like, seriously, I'm doing the math. And if I start drinking, I'm not going to go to the liquor store half lit and buy a box, because I did box wine back in the day. So, like, I'm doing the math in my head. And I kept thinking, like, okay, if I go through 2 boxes on a Saturday plus a fifth, right? So that's about $40-$60 per night. And that's when Brett called me, and he was just checking in on me. He was making sure I wasn't swinging from the rafters, if you know what I'm saying, because he was concerned about me. Anyway, that's what initiated my sobriety. That's what this is. So this person, overall hidden energy is the 9 of Wands. And this person is struggling with letting go of something and is tempted on a daily basis to run back to it. Whether it's drinking, drugging, person, relationship, addiction, but they are struggling on a daily basis. And they're like persistence, strength, courage, fierceness. And they're every single minute, hour, day, they're avoiding this. They're trying to gain a footing. And they're struggling with lust, and they're struggling with, and it could be lust of money, lust of a human, the P word, you know, the P-O word, 4-letter word, you know, there could be a number of things, but it's something that this person struggles with, that they're identifying as a problem. And I have the Hierophant, and this is what they're leaning into, is they're like, this is, this person, I can't believe this was going to go left. I had no idea this was where we were going to go. They're trying to lean on divine wisdom, kindness, tradition. And the card says, believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Don't know who I'm reading for. Next 2 cards, 3 cards. Cancer reading. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Again, this person, smack in the middle of their read, is awakening, I guess, is the best way to put it. Their overall energy that they want is the goal. They want to have a traditional relationship with their human, with this person, and it's everything. They want security with one person. They want a traditional relationship with family, children, prosperity, financial outcome, success. This picture paints I see a very large, like, beautiful home on an acreage with dogs and horses and kids and like beautiful, like a ranch, right? With rocking chairs and the grandkids running around and paid vehicles out front. And this person is like looking at a legacy of wealth and just very comfortable. And this isn't about ego, and this isn't about wealth even. This is just about inheritance and leaving an inheritance of abundance for their children and knowing they have arrived, and they've done a really good job. And the point of this is they have to win whatever this is in order to get this. They have to overcome their demon. The bottom of the deck, I have the Queen of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So they have to fight this thing in order to win this. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's creativity, and whatever. I think it's trying to get over something. They're fighting something. Last card out, dropping the burden. I think they have to pursue, in order to be honest with themselves. So the Queen of Wands is the third party. They have to drop something with this person, this thing, in order to pursue something else and drop their burdens. And it's a fight. Yeah. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Swords, the Devil, Knight of Wands, and the Hangman, with the Page of Wands, with the Queen of Pentacles. This is all over the map, but this really is a struggle for this person, is to make a decision between a lifestyle of non-committal, in and out, hot and cold energy, right? That's why he's here, or she's here. This person's here, is can't make a decision back and forth. And it's been a challenge, and it's been temptation, lust, greed, gluttony, sloth. It's all of it. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle, right? Or do I go after what I want? Right? And this is what this person's facing, and they're doing it privately. You know, bottom of the deck, I have an Ace of Pentacles. That's Cancer's reading. Cancer's fighting the fight. Leo. What's going on with Leo? Tell me about Leo. Leo in love. Page of Wands. Ooh. Two of Cups. Love it. Leo, you might be having a flirtatious conversation. Death and rebirth, or just death. It's growth. I feel like you're having... Ooh, I feel like you might be having a new conversation. You might have been hiding in the wings. I feel like Page of Wands is a brand new conversation. And it's like... It's enthusiasm and discovery. You know, it's like just leaning into a friendship, into... Pages are just lightheartedness. I always think coffee. If I'm going to coffee with a friend, it's like, it's a page moment. And the Two of Cups is a really good cup of coffee, like a 2-hour conversation with a friend, or going to a movie or dinner. You know, that's the Two of Cups. And it's being open and finding balance and attraction and friendship and moving closer, partnership, harmony, you know. And then moving into a death is transformation, or ending a cycle. And that's moving from one thing to another thing. That's all it is. It's just death of one thing, and so you can move it into another thing. And then we kind of go into some kind of bump in the road with the Six of Cups in the reverse, because that's strife. And that's independence and possibly cynicism and kind of bad feelings. So it looked good for a minute, and then it got dark here, Leo. Tell me about Leo. So it looks like it started good, but then I got the World with an Ace of Pentacles. So tell me, now I'm just nosy. So it might, yeah, Temperance. Something lack balance again. Okay, well, it kind of kicks off again in a good way. So I kind of feel like it started off rough with this situation, with a bump in the road. Like, I kind of feel like whatever was here as a friendship, it may have been friends, and then friends with benefits. And then, wait, we should probably put some parameters around this, because I don't want to be a friend with benefit. I want to be more than that. And then I don't think that was a clear understanding of the situation, and then it developed into something more than that. But it took a minute for that to happen, from a, wait a minute, what? To possibly more than that, because it lacks balance. Clear communication is key here, I think, for both of you, because I do have Lovers and the Ten of Cups, so I think you both are on the same page with the Six of Wands with the Knight of Cups, unless you have a different person, but I don't think so. I just feel like the Nine of Wands is, this is the Temperance, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Is I do feel like whoever you're dealing with, and it could be a water sign because there is quite a few cups here. It could also be a fire sign. But I do feel like there is some sense of the person you're dealing with, Leo, may have gotten out of a relationship or had a history, a divorce, something messy, hurtful, because they seem to be hesitant to commitment or maybe not emotionally available. So the person that you're trying to connect with may not be altogether excited about jumping in, although you are. Leo, you are super loyal. That is part of who you are, right? And this person is maybe just a little bit on the fringe of that. They're okay with just being friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they would entertain other people. I don't think that's who I see. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't pick that up. I don't see them as that. But I think you want commitment. You want to define this. And I'm thinking they're not all that cool with the title. I don't think they want that title. All right. That's what I feel like. You just need clear communication in January to make sure that no feelings get hurt along the way. That's what I'm picking up, Leo. Talking about Virgo. Virgo. Fiery, passionate Virgo. That's what I heard. So Virgo, I feel like you might be walking in, getting out of, like finally letting go of something. Like you have a hard time of releasing that relationship a lot. You want to hold on to that. Talking about Virgo, 5 card spread, please. January. 9 of Cups in the reverse. I have the 9 of Cups in the reverse with the Temperance. Whew. I think you're really hard on yourself and other people. You're kind of bitter. I love you, but you're a little bit bitter about what went down. You want to poke the bear. I keep hearing poke the bear. It's one thing to be hurt after getting out of a relationship when you feel it was unrequited. And then it's another thing to turn that knife around. You know what I mean? And I feel like you feel jilted and you want to take it out on somebody. You're like, I love that person and they didn't love me, so they must be an asshole. We've all been there. Now listen, I know I'm cute, but come on now, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, trust me. And so, you know, this person isn't always I feel like you feel like they're greedy, materialistic, selfish, childish. You know, you might feel it was just a mistake, you know, and the reason it didn't work is it wasn't supposed to work. Your key in their lock didn't work. It just wasn't the right lock for your key. That's all. And so it's almost like a realization has to occur that it wasn't the right key. I don't know what else to say. You weren't the right key to their lock. It's all right. You will find the right key. That's the thing, I think, is just because you want it to work, or I feel like I need to say it. Okay, I'm going to say it. Just because you wanted it to work doesn't mean it was meant to, it was never meant for it to work. The lesson was the lesson. You were supposed to learn. You're supposed to teach them, and you're supposed to learn from them. That's it. Tell me more. Virgo, you might be dealing with the Cancer, the King of Cups again. It's a water sign. It's specifically a Cancer card, but it could be a Scorpio or Pisces. I have the Hermit here too. This person was imbalanced. It might have been about money. I have the 8 of Cups also on the side. That is your card, Virgo card, which is why I feel it's on the side, is maybe you're not seeing, we're so quick. I have some Virgo in my chart too, but when we're so quick to point the finger out, we don't see the 3 pointing back. Thank you for the validation. Hasn't gone off all day, and then bing. So when we're injured, we don't take the time to look back and say, okay, what did I take away from this lesson? Which is, if I were able to do that, then I would be quick to close a cycle and be on to the next thing, which is, thank you for that, which is probably what I'm picking up here. Is it's like, the only thing I can feel right now is when I go into a relationship thinking that I'm going to get something from the relationship, I will always remain the victim in my eye of not receiving what I thought I should have gotten, right? But if I walk into the relationship, as I should, saying, how can I support this person versus what can I get from them? That might be a little different. Then it's balanced, right? So just think about maybe a different perspective. And I'm not standing up for anybody. I'm just saying, for me, in a relationship, when I walk into a relationship, I always have friends of mine that says, I want to have a man. Where's my man? I can't wait to get him. I'm like, why do you want a man? What's going on? Why do you look? Well, I would love that person to do blah, blah, blah for me. And I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. You can do all that shit for yourself. So why do you need it? Like, why, where, okay, so not that, I mean, it's always nice to have somebody do something for me, but the idea would be to bring something to them as well. I have something to give. They have something to give. We could combine forces, and you know what I mean? It's not a take. And if I am walking into a relationship with the idea of taking, then I shouldn't be in a relationship because my motives aren't correct. This is a healing energy. It's like taking yourself to calm waters. So you may be transitioning and exiting, and even if you are in a relationship, I feel like it's not equal. It's not either you're giving too much. I kind of feel that's the case. You're giving too much to this relationship, expecting them to give more to you, and you shouldn't, because they don't have anything to give, which is kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm getting validation on that. So you might want to consider exiting. Like, I have Temperance, King of Cups, Hermit, and then the 8 of Pentacles, because you're not giving to yourself. There's a message. And the 9 of Cups in the reverse is you are super not happy because you feel their motives might be on the take, which I'm going to validate. So your January might be balancing out what do you need and why aren't you giving of yourself first, and then seeing what they're bringing to the relationship to determine if you're getting anything from it of equal value. Not that they need to bring you anything, but if you're bringing all of it, then it's not equal either. Anything else? I just need to do this, Virgo. Let me check myself. Yeah, you're feeling left out in the emotional storm. They're feeling financially lack. Page of Cups in the reverse. So they might be a flatterer. They might be a little bit on the immature side. They might be a little bit of a drinker. 5 of Swords in the upright. That you might see them as selfish, have a lot of conflict, argumentative, have a lot of fear, a bit aggressive at times, a bit arrogant, passive-aggressive, petty, sharp to the tongue, and childish. Enough of that. Well, that's your month. You get to determine if you want to stay in something that may not benefit you. It's in hermit mode. What is important to you? What a great time to do it, though, at the beginning of the year. Decide what you're worth and what your time is valuable for. We have all been there. Male, female, it doesn't matter. Libra. You know what? Libra, I had this dream about y'all. This is your year, I feel. This is the year of the Libra for relationships. I feel like several of you are working on, like, releasing. You guys released a lot. And you're walking into a lot of good chapters this year. Like leaving. Like I had a dream about just let me know in the comments if this is true. Like, you're leaving and starting, like, retiring in other countries. Like you're moving on or moving to someplace exotic. I don't know what's exotic. I came from South Dakota. Shit, Iowa would have been exotic. Nebraska was definitely more exotic in South Dakota. I mean, I love South Dakota. I'm just kidding. I mean, I came from a pretty exotic place. If you've ever been to Rapid, it's kind of gorgeous, actually. Okay, tell me about Libra and love life. Libra, January. Here we go. King of Pentacles, that's what I felt. I'm telling you, several of you are coming into money. Ace of Cups with a 4 Cups. Yes, missed opportunities. And I feel like it's about not just missed opportunities, but a possible relationship you didn't elevate. So you might already be in a relationship, but you never move forward. Dropping burdens, and it might be fear. Hang on there. I'm going to figure it out. It might be financial burdens, or you might be with like a long-standing relationship, but they never really wanted to commit. Well, now they're willing to. They're like, I don't know why I've never wanted to have a title. I want to get married kind of thing. 3 of Cups, celebration with this King of Swords. And they might have honest conversations. And some of it is because they've been numb in the past with the 8 of Cups in the reverse. And several of you, a handful of you, might be revisiting an ex with the 4 of Cups. Several of them have left a relationship. Like if you are a Libra and you're evaluating going, yeah, Betty Sue from 2 years ago, I really miss her. Or John Doe from whenever, high school, I wonder what he's doing kind of thing. So these are revisiting lost loves. Or you might run into somebody that you haven't seen for a few years and you wonder why didn't we, hit it off? Oh, that's right, And it was a positive thing. You guys were just not available or wrong time. But this is somebody revisiting a relationship. But I have, the burden is not necessarily, when we say the 10 of Wands, I just want you to know it's a completion. It's not the burden. It's the dropping the burden. It's the end of a burden. It's like, there's another way of doing something because it's already broken. So we have to fix it. So it's another way of doing something. So it's too many, it's like I had so many responsibilities. I had to drop it. And then it's not that they dropped all the responsibilities. They dropped several of them so they have another way to complete them. Or there's too many blockages, or they had a blockage to their heart or something. Like the guy who at the beginning of the read, of this Libra read, I said, I don't know why I didn't want to get married before. I don't know why my heart was broken to why I said no. I could live with somebody for 10 years. I don't know why I didn't want to put a ring on it. Now I'm open to it today. I don't know what the deal is. But all of a sudden, he starts at the King of Pentacles where money was the object. And now we're at the King of Swords where absolute truth is coming out. And now it's precision and truthfulness and evaluation and going forward. Kind of bizarre. Very determined. Very cool though. Anything else for Libra? I feel like here with the Ace of Cups, really, let me clarify, 10 of Cups, or 10 of Wands. Excuse me. Anything else? Libra. It's fear, FOMO. So this person, Libra, could be you. I don't think it is. I think it's somebody else, but I feel like somebody's going to rush in and have a conversation because they think that they're going to miss out. Whether you live with them or not, they're seeing how amazing you are, and they're like, I don't know why I didn't see this before. And I have a Page of Pentacles. They're going to all of a sudden, I have an Ace of Cups with a Page of Pentacles and a 3 of Cups. So they're going to move this very quickly into a commitment. The interesting thing is, yeah, it's an internal struggle. It's not external. I don't believe they're going to fight with you. Yeah, it's wishy-washy, and the manipulation that I feel is fear. It's all internal fear. And they're going to rush in. Yeah, Knight of Cups. They're going to come in and have a conversation. They see you as the nurturer, the loving queen, the high-level queen. And the world is ending this past wishy-washy cycle and moving directly into precise. By the end of January, they should be moving into a commitment quickly. Like talking to you about, so, how do you feel about Cabo? Yeah, in July. All right, so, was it Cabo? Yeah, Cabo. Did I say Cabo? Yeah. I feel like somebody's going to say the word Cabo. All right, so tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio for January. 2 more? Okay. Scorpio's love life in January. 1 more. Let's get a drink here. Ooh, hold on. Doesn't count. That was interesting, though. Come on, Scorpio. All right, here we go. Scorpio. Get the devil and the 3 of Swords. Scorpio, you might find out a bitter truth. Somebody might have had a third party. You might be getting over a situation of heartbreak. The King of Swords with this third party. The Lovers and the King of Cups. King of Wands and a King of Cups. Could be a Cancer and a... excuse me, Cups. I always think of Cancer. It could be any kind of water sign. Scorpio. Pisces. The Lovers card and the King of Wands could be Aries. I don't know. I feel like somebody's super livid. There's a third party situation. Okay. It might be a previous relationship. Somebody's dealing with grief. One more. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So for whoever I'm reading for, and I cannot believe this is a very specific reading for maybe one person, I hope not. This isn't for everybody. But the overall energy is the Empress. So whoever I'm reading for, you're pulling back. You're stuck in almost like, should I or shouldn't I? You found out about a situation. It feels like you were involved in a third party. It seems like as the Empress, you are in your higher elevation. You want to be victorious over the situation. And it feels like somebody's putting you in a space of anxiety. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I commit? Should I, there is deception. There is dishonesty. It seems very malicious, manipulative, and somebody wants to race in and talk to you a little bit about the situation. And I just don't know if you want to consider this. They're saying it seems a bit controlling. Them sharing this. It might be that you know about it. It might be that you're part of this third party. It might be a spouse, ex, and a current. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I just think you're hurt. Clearly, this is a lot of pain, and you need to get through it. And you're going to find out about it, and you are going to have some decisions to make with the 2 of Swords. Next, Sag. Tell me about Sag. Sag, you have the longest drawn out relationship on the planet. You know about this. It's the 6 of Pentacles with the Knight of Pentacles. So this long-standing relationship that just kicked itself up a notch. So this relationship, oh, there's a devil. This person is now coming in, recognizing you're worth a little bit more. There is a little bit of fear tied to this relationship. Maybe you two broke up and now they want to come and give you more. They do recognize you as a 9 of Pentacles, meaning single, number 1, happy, abundant, not needy. That's kind of a key thing. And this person's feeling a little bit left out, I feel. A little bit insecure. They also see you as a Queen of Cups, nurturer, giver, healer, healthy, imaginative, cut the crust off the sides of the sandwich, you know. Not only did you make them a PB&J, but you cut the crust off. So they see you as, you know, very much attractive. They have lustful feelings for you, but more likely too, they also know you have a lot of options and they are currently feeling out in the cold. They know that everything you touch is abundant and they are maybe going through a financial struggle. Need 2 more for Sag, thank you. It's a King of Wands, so it could be, or excuse me, King of Swords, could be an Aquarius, Gemini. I feel heavy on the Gemini actually, or it could be Aquarius. I also have the Wheel of Fortune, so you close this cycle out. You close this long-standing relationship cycle out, and they're wanting to come back and revisit it. You are at the high end of, you're getting good karma, they're getting some, you're getting good dharma, they're getting some karma. That's why they're in the 5 of Pentacles. They're going through a little bit of a financial problem. You might be coming into some winnings or some abundance. 1 more card, please, for Sag. Thank you. Yeah, you've got a, I feel they're rushing in and having a passionate, flirty, loving, you know, kind of communication with you. Also, you're getting a brand new opportunity. Could be a new job opportunity, but they're definitely talking to you in this flirtatious text about, man, I really miss you. Let's Netflix and chill. They definitely got hurt in your breakup. I don't think they anticipated you breaking up with them at all. Yeah, you have to make a decision about this Emperor. The interesting thing is, I don't think you recognize this person as an Emperor anymore. I don't. I get more of a Knight. Yeah, a Knight of Pentacles vibe. This person lost some rank in your eyes. They think they're an Emperor. This is definitely an Aquarius. I guess it could be a Gemini. Could be an Aries. It could be any of those signs, but I kind of get the sense that this person has a bigger ego, but you broke up with them because I think a little bit of their ego, and they think they're an Emperor. I think they went from King to Knight very quickly, and you're considering maybe, yeah, you're thinking this is more of a bad decision than a good one, and you're sitting in a space of being victorious. That's what you're thinking about this month. Right now, you're back and forth, and you're taking your sweet-ass time in this decision. You are not all bad. You're just, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Caps, Capricorn, have all sorts of friends that are Caps. Crosswatchers, don't take what I'm saying as it's your read. I love you all. But boy, some of y'all are like, I didn't say that. I didn't. I'm like, there's a lot of people that watch this. It's probably not you, Capricorn. Capricorn. If you want a personal read, I'm probably going to stop doing them in a little bit. As much as I'm doing them now. It just gets busy. So if you want one, feel free to email me at 4th Dimension Tarot. Cap, I just saw a tower in a world. Oh my goodness, with Judgment. I was just talking to a Cap friend of mine. Just had a birthday. Happy birthday to the Caps out there. And it's funny. And she was like, gosh, I'm really happy. It's not like last year. Last year she had like 5 of her exes came back all in the same week. And I just saw the world. And some major retrograde cards. And I was like, ooh, better late than never. All right, tell me about the world of Cap and the love scene in January. Tell me what's going on in January for Capricorn. 5 cards, please. What's going on with Cap? 9 of Cups in the reverse with the moon. High Priestess in the reverse. Is this an upright deck? Sure is. I just saw the 9. Yeah, no, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Justice. Queen of Swords. Oh, sorry, Cap. Oh, man. Yep, here we go. All right. I wish I could give you better advice. So the month of January. Has anybody ever told you, Capricorn, that you all might be the initiator of change in other people? You might be the initiator of change. You might be the catalyst of other people's awakenings. So you have some people around you struggling with materialism, greed, self-centeredness, more, the disease of more. And it's a subconsciousness. And so I feel like several of you might be seen currently as mysterious, right? And some people may be approaching you with hidden motives, superficiality, ignorance. And ironically, your middle center card and your overall energy, Queen of Swords and Justice, dun, 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 right? So even though, right, I'm asking about a love reading, you have empty cups for these people. You don't have any love to show these folks because you can see through this. You very quickly can see, and you give them intelligent, clear communication because these people that are approaching you. And didn't I said this right before I pulled a card, and I said a lot of caps, including one of my good friends, just had a conversation with me saying, oh my goodness, isn't it awesome? Because a year ago during her birthday week, like 5 of her exes showed up wanting to reignite relationships. And I said, man, isn't that great? You haven't seen anybody this year. You spoke too soon. So here comes the first one, King of Pentacles. So they're going to show up in energies like the King of Pentacles. I think this is going to be more her energy as she continues to solve issues in practical ways with realistic, solid, good character, etc. Intelligence. She's going to handle things with kindness. So are you, Cap. With the Queen of Wands, sexy queen, as these folks continually filter in. I have the 4 of Cups along with the 4 of Swords. As you know, 4 is right after the 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands. Change, right? Anticipating change. But it's also rest, ease, restoration, taking respite, and thinking, pondering, meditating, and, you know, reconciliation, I suppose. So as these folks come in, she's going to be, or you are as well, all the Capricorns are going to have opportunities to help enlighten other people back into out of ignorance into enlightenment, out of their subconscious into consciousness, as well as finding clarity through cause and effect, through justice. So not a lot of love happening here, but I think it's a lot of self-love. I think there's a lot of self-love coming in. You might want to work on the block logic through emotional intelligence and not being so emotionally overwhelmed. If you find yourself doing that, again, meditation, lots of meditation, prayer, seeking, you know, I feel like acceptance and possibly forgiveness is necessary several times. So I guess that's several of us. Whenever I see the superficial backed with the moon, it's sometimes I can't see that I'm being selfish, right? That's kind of the vibe I get, is I don't know that I'm chasing somebody for my own personal gain. I don't know I'm in a self-centered mode. So I have to look at that and say, oh, I'm really not wanting the human. I want what the human possesses. That I'm seeking that person for my own personal security. I'm assuming that person is, I'm not really wanting the person. I'm really just wanting the security of the person, whatever that is. And that's what I think the conversation is going to look like for you, Cap, is helping that person identify. You really don't want me. You really just want this. You want this, the safety, the security of the relationship. That's probably a message for one person. Aquarius. Aquarius. What's going on for Aquarius in the month of January? 5 cards, please. First card. Queen of Wands. I just heard Age of Aquarius. I'll take it. Oh, somebody who's trying to get in your pants. I got the Ace of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody struggling with lust and desire for you, Aquarius. You're going to get hit on. Queen of Wands is a sexy queen. Of course they are. Look at you. You're cute. You're cute. They want to get to know you a little bit more. They're coming out. They're going to actually give you a gift. Somebody's going to approach you with a gift. Probably a late gift, birthday gift, Christmas gift. I don't know, just because you're a cute gift. This is somebody who wants to pursue you heavily, actually. This is somebody who is also, I think, another air sign. It's another air sign. Could be a Gemini. Also could be a fire sign. Definitely wants to pursue you. They find you very attractive. I keep hearing recovery. So they might have had a financial windfall after a period of, I have 333 on my clock right now. They might have some prosperity after hardship. I'm going to just pull the next two. Yeah. I feel like they're holding on too tight. They want to hold on too tight. You might have had a relationship that didn't get off the ground or a breakup after a while. Like, I feel like they have security now, or they have stability now. It's almost like I want to say they want to have control over you, so be careful. Handful of you, not all of you, but there's a handful of you that don't read this as love, or it's really control. They just want to have control over you. And I heard protection, so they might come off as protective, or it comes off as looking like protective. You're like, oh, they're so protective over me. And like your sister, friend, or somebody said, that's not protection. That's control. Then I have the Justice card. So it says, like, listen to your intuition to discern if this is control or protection. This person is balanced and fair, and I feel like they have a high level IQ and like justice. So they could be military or in the judicial system, or they have an understanding of the law. That's kind of like cop, legal aid, I don't know, something like that. Or they like Law and Order, I don't know, CSI. But this is somebody who thinks like that. Very disciplined, very athletic, very, not rigid, but very disciplined. The control thing is the fear. Yeah, the fear of getting hurt. That's exactly what I feel. They possess the Queen of Swords. I don't think you do. I think maybe you do, but I kind of get it's more on them than you. Their Queen of Swords is they are very direct, and they're very precise with their language, and they expect others to be as well. So they'll tell you exactly how they think you should be, or they'll tell you their opinions. You might not know them, or you might have met them and maybe dated them a couple of months, maybe a week or two, a while ago. I don't know. You might know them, you might not. I don't know who all I'm reading for, but you will know them immediately, because I also have the Judgment card, which goes back to that judicial thing. So it might be a judge even. It might be I don't know. Very judgy. Take it as it resonates. But it's you might have to step into the bathroom and call on your tribe, because it's going to take a judgment call on your end to discern if this person's intent is good or not for you. Like, you might need to have an awakening. Plus, this person, if you did date them, if you did have a relationship with this person already and they're coming back, they might have had an epiphany about this broken heart, and they're going to come and talk to you about it. Like, that might be it. They might have done a self-assessment, and they're coming in to tell you all about it, and they want to share it with you. So that's maybe a third, an eighth, very small amount. But they want to talk to you about it. Aquarius. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Tell me about Pisces. One more. Okay. High Priestess, Moon, whoops, paired with the Nine of Cups. Temperance in the reverse, High Priestess, 10 of Cups, 7 of Cups with the 3 of Swords. Man, Pisces, oh my goodness. Pisces, I think you're struggling a little bit. You're going back and forth in the month of January. I do need clarification on this. I need 9 of Cups. Sword. You're struggling a lot, actually, with an ace. You got an Ace of Cups. Yeah, 7. Okay. Whew. You have a 7 of Swords, an Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups in the reverse, the Moon, Temperance in the reverse, High Priestess, the 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups on the side. Pisces, you're struggling a little bit. Your overall desire is to have a brand new beginning with this King of Cups, whether it be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You absolutely love this person, but the 7 of Cups can be deceit, it can be cheating, it can be lying, it can be trickery, tactics, low self-esteem, addiction. It can be a number of things, but you absolutely love this person, but you struggle with this person. Greed, materialism, imperfection, and secrets. Lots and lots of secrets. It's completely imbalanced. You know this. There's conflict back and forth. And now we have in the smack middle of your reading, we have the imprint of your higher power jumping all over this, smack in the middle of it. I feel like this is a long-standing in and out, hot, cold relationship between you two. And all of a sudden your higher power shows up and says enough. I'm not even kidding. We hear your call, we hear your cry. So we're going to answer it. This is a heavy duty intervention. And this is your card, Pisces. This is your card. So like somebody in your relationship between the two of you, whether if it is a water sign or not, and yourself, somebody cried out, okay? And whatever you did, the cry was answered. And this is, I'm so grateful because I started this reading before I did any readings. I made a comment about Pisces. Did I not? I did. I did. And I said, and forgive me, I should close my window, but deal with it. I just deal with it. It requires me getting out of my chair and I don't want to do it. So this is super importante. This card alone says that there's an intervention between you and a higher power in this relationship. And this intervention that occurred is that this higher power has slowed the development of this relationship to discern what do you really want and what's it worth. So we're gonna go ahead and intervene, and we're going to throw a wrench in it and slow this relationship and put it right back on the track. So if you want to be with this person, you both have to get your crap together. We're going to make this person go through an awakening, you go through an awakening, and we're going to test to see if this is what you want. This is why this is on the side. So in this relationship that you and this person have been interrupted through multiple cheating with other partners. Multiple partners on both sides, actually. And that's lust. That's temptation. That's greed. That I don't care what you call it. It's just interruption. And this is the truth of it. You want a brand new, passionate, trustworthy, honest relationship, like a clean slate. But this has been the history. So we're going to throw a couple of opportunities in to see if this is worth it. So in order to get to this new relationship and the happy ever after, you, my friends, have to let go of this. You're going to have to let it go. Now, we're going to see if the temptation and the trickery and the plans and the schemes and the designs are going to work out. Talking about Pisces. Judgment, followed by the 3 of Swords. You're going to have to discern if you can get past this heartbreak. You're going to have to see if you can answer the call to judgment and get through the truth. Suffer through it, the bitter truth, the selfishness, the forgiveness, actually, the awakening, the realization, the rejuvenation, the aftermath, and the self-assessment of why we keep doing the same things over and over. I feel like you're dealing with a Cancer. Please watch the Cancer reading because it's very similar. I mean, identical almost. I have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is somebody might be dealing with debt, somebody might be dealing with selfishness, It's an adjustments. It's a power dynamic. It's almost identical. Somebody's an overgiver. Somebody wants more than their fair share. Yeah, and I have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody, and again, another Three of Swords. So this is a repetitive cycle, like I said it earlier. Same with another Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody consistently wants prosperity without happiness. I just want you to keep giving, and I don't have to give anything. I just want more. I just want, it's an addiction of more. It's missed wealth, missed opportunities, corruption, loss, missed chance after missed chance. So I keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results and wanting a different outcome. It's exactly the same read as Cancer. So you must be dealing, I feel like you might be dealing with the Cancer. If you're not, somebody might have Cancer placements. It's exactly the same reading as a Cancer. Look at this. If we just take care of ourselves and quit worrying about the overall relationship, it's the same damn reading. If we just worry about ourselves and invest in ourselves, right, we would be thrilled, happy. If I take care of me and you take care of you, and I don't take care of you and you don't care, if I just take care of me, then I'll be happy. I'm going to invest in me and you just invest in you. I'll meet you halfway there. Look at that. It's exactly the same reading. This is bizarre. Rewind. Watch this. Watch the Cancer reading after this one. This is crazy. Even if you have placement, this is just beautiful. So we're going to start, we're going to end where we began, I feel, at the beginning. And it's like, regardless of who I'm speaking to or whatever your zodiac sign is, it seems like we are starting this year with know thyself, right? Know thyself. So I can't go into 2025 demanding anything else or asking of anything else if I don't know what I want. And if I don't know what I want, because I don't know who I am. So I best know what I want. So we just had a brand new moon in Capricorn, black moon actually, and 2 nights ago, yeah. And so last night, we also manifested whatever we wanted for 2025. If you haven't yet, start. So write down on a piece of paper everything you want in 2025. Doesn't matter. Some people call it a vision board. Some people call it, what do you call it? Resolution. Yeah. The irony here is whatever you want to manifest, write it down on a piece of paper and be very, very specific. Like all my girlfriends say, I want a man. I'm like, can you write down that they're single and available, emotionally available, financially sound, employed, etc.? Can you be that detailed, specific? That's kind of important. Because I could line up a bunch of homeless folk from Colfax right around my I could get 100 of them right here, all crackheads. I mean, they're available too. But I bet you probably want somebody who's employed and, you know, has health insurance, etc. So this is what I have to offer here for you today. I want to thank you all for a blessed and amazing 2024. It is going to be a phenomenal 2025, y'all. I love being your Sherpa. I love being your entertainer. I love being here for you each and every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for walking with me on my own journey of health and well-being. If you find this entertaining, thank you, helpful, enlightening, hit that like, subscribe button on the bottom. And if you want your own personal reading, I'm still doing them for a while. It's in the comment section below. And I will try to get out each zodiac sign as time permits. But until next time, y'all, love and light. Take care. And welcome to 2025. Bye.